to fight. I don't have to be angry at you to fight. I still whip your ass. Because I even when I say I love you, I'm still whip that ass.
I don't have to get.
Maybe if he'd come out with one of these excuses, then it would have been believable, but not 50 of them. Come on. And he can believe what he wants. What it tells me is that he's a weak, mental little person.
We know Derek built his name up of pressure, but pressure don't break me. Pressure only reveals me. And what he's gonna feel is something that he's never felt in his whole career before.
Fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, baby.
This is better. Hey,
Fuck it, let's go.
this is good, right?
You know, I hope he's ready, because I'm just gonna say, you know what? Fuck this shit, man. Let's just fucking go for this shit. Yes, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do that. Fuck it. Let's go. That's it. So there's no way of like, oh, in round 2 gonna do this. No. Fuck it. I'm gonna tell my trainer, say, you know what? Fuck it. We're going. That's it now. That's the game plan.
He says he wants to do bad things to me and hurt me and do all this malice feelings, and he's got anger and aggression. Well, for those who hold a hot coal with the intentions of throwing it at somebody, guess what? They're the ones who's gonna get burned.
Tyson Fury completely erupts at the Wilder vs. Chisora press conference, throwing a massive warning at Deontay Wilder and making it clear that Derek Chisora will bring the pain. This tension shows why Wilder and Tyson Fury never match up smoothly again, especially after their previous fights. Fury is dominating the scene and setting the tone.
Obviously you can beat me with the old training you was doing, as long as I didn't cheat.
So ask yourself that question.
You got to ask yourself the question. If I've done all this cheating,
I see nervous energy.
Yeah, then why has he not prepared himself? He hasn't done any extra steps at all to stop me from cheating again.
Why you explain yourself?
I'm not explaining myself. I'm asking you.
Derek Chisora makes it clear he thrives under pressure and is perfectly suited to handle Deontay Wilder's power and unpredictability. His mindset is sharp and calculated, showing confidence in his skill and composure. Unlike many, Chisora doesn't need anger to perform. His experience and poise make him a formidable challenge inside the ring.
Will, you know, Derek is built off of pressure, and I need that to elevate myself. I need everything that Derek's gonna bring. That's why he was the perfect opponent for me. And we said yes within seconds, you know, especially after he called me. You know, it was automatically yes, because if I say I'm truly back like I think I am, I need what he has to bring for me. I need that pressure. I need that aggression. See, Derek has to get angry to fight. I don't have to be angry at you to fight. I still whip your ass. Because even when I say I love you, I'm still whip that ass.
I don't have to get angry. Don't get it right. Get it right.
Fabio highlights Derek Chisora's recent form and confidence, showing why he is seen as the favorite going into this fight. Deontay Wilder remains dangerous, but Chisora's consistency and experience make him a calculated threat. The contrast between Chisora's momentum and Wilder's unpredictability sets up a high-stakes, edge-of-your-seat clash for fans.
I feel like Derek is definitely more. He looks like he's got more about him in the last few fights that we've seen from him in comparison to Deontay Wilder. So yeah, I can understand why he's the favourite going into it, and I probably would bank on him for the win as well. But again, with Deontay Wilder, you can't ever rule him out for any second of the fight.
Derek Chisora's energy and confidence radiate here. He shows he is ready to take the fight to Deontay Wilder without fear. This is more than just power. It is about pace, unpredictability, and relentless pressure. Chisora promises a fight that will be fast, fiery, and impossible to ignore.
Guarantee you, yeah. Yes, he's got power, this man. But all I'm just saying, fuck it, let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go. You know.
It ain't all about the power, it's what you ain't gonna see.
It don't matter, bro.
Bam!
Let's go.
Good night.
Gareth breaks down the classic power versus pressure dynamic. Chisora's resurgence and ring intelligence give him an edge over Wilder's raw punching power. If Chisora survives the early rounds, his relentless pressure could overwhelm Wilder, making the later rounds potentially decisive. This fight is shaping up as a tactical and brutal showdown.
It is power versus pressure. Pressure from Derek, power from Deontay. Deontay is an extraordinary puncher, even throws himself off balance. He's very unorthodox with his big punches. Derek will be aware of that, but I understand the odds on this. Derek is now the favourite for me, the marginal favourite in this fight, because of what's happened to Deontay and the ascendancy, the resurgence.
Eddie Hearn reminds us that Deontay Wilder's knockout power is always a threat. Despite Chisora's form, he is still the underdog in the eyes of many. This underscores the fight's unpredictability and drama. Fans can expect a battle where every round is high risk and every punch could change the story.
Do you believe that Derek Chisora can beat Deontay Wilder?
I think he's a big underdog in the fight, and I think he may also get knocked out in the fight. If he gets past 5 or 6 rounds with Deontay Wilder, he's banging that fight. He might not get through 5 or 6 rounds with Deontay Wilder, but he's fighting.
Duke McKenzie nails it. Wilder cannot reinvent himself. His best shot is to rely on the lethal precision that has defined his career. Chisora's pressure exposes weaknesses, but Wilder's experience and knockout ability are still formidable. The fight becomes a chess match of raw power versus calculated aggression, where any slip could be fatal.
And if he wants to beat Derek Chisora, he's got to go back to being the executioner. He's got to go out there and do what he's done throughout the whole of his career. It's too late in the day to change his style now. So that's not the most advisable thing to do, not in my opinion.
Frank Warren highlights the brutal reality of age in this fight. Both men are in their 40s and will depend on skill, experience, and timing rather than speed or mobility. Wilder's raw power versus Chisora's resurgence and technique promises a shootout style clash that is both explosive and unpredictable. Fans are in for a classic heavyweight spectacle.
As well. If he wins, I don't think he'll retire. Look, both of them, it's their 50th fight, they're old guys, they're in their 40s. What I mean by old guys, not as old as me, but they're in their 40s, which is old for fighters. They don't retain the speed that they had and the mobility they had when they were younger. Big puncher in Deontay, statistically the hardest punching heavyweight world champion. Certainly, apparently of all time, and you look at the purple patch that Derek's gone through over the last year or so, year and a half. This is good.
Sergio Mora makes a strong point. The fight is sensible and entertaining because Chisora offers experience and consistency, while Wilder brings knockout unpredictability. Neither is at their peak, but this combination ensures that every exchange matters. The contrast of tactical know-how versus raw explosive power makes this one of the most compelling matchups for fans of heavyweight boxing.
What do you think of Wilder versus Chisora?
I love that fight. It makes more sense than Wilder and Usyk. I think we had a topic saying that Usyk was going to fight Wilder. I'm like, for what? I go, he should be fighting someone that's already on his side, where he's lost or he already's been knocked out, that has a name but is not at the top level. And Derek Chisora fits all those boxes, even though he is on a 3-fight win streak. Chisora has fought all the big names, have come up short, similar to Wilder.
Duke McKenzie highlights the human side of boxing. Personal challenges can shift focus and affect performance. Both Chisora and Wilder may not be at peak condition, which levels the playing field. What matters most now is heart, punch power, and tactical adjustments, making this clash unpredictable, emotional, and a fight fans will be glued to from the opening bell.
I mean, I met Deontay Wilder, and he strikes me as being a very honest and very open man. And if you talk to him, he'll bare his soul. Now, if he says he was going through a divorce, believe him, because I do. I've been through a very similar situation. When your personal life is in turmoil, it would affect your performance as a boxer, and I'm sure it would affect your performance or whatever job you were doing. If you were going through that kind of thing, it's enough to throw anybody off key. I think the reality is with Chisora and Wilder, they may not be at their peak now, neither of them, which makes for a good fight because they can both punch.
Adam Smith points out the key dynamic. Chisora's relentless aggression makes him slightly favored, but Wilder's knockout hand keeps the danger alive. This battle will test both men's stamina, nerve, and timing. Fans can expect high drama and explosive exchanges where one punch could instantly change the outcome. Every round is fight or fall.
I don't know, I think the form that Chisora's in might be a slight favourite going in, but it's Chisora's come forward aggression, and Wilder has that jackhammer right hand, biggest single puncher since Ernie Shavers back in the day, but can he still pull the trigger?
Adam Smith nails the unpredictability of this clash. Wilder's one-punch power is still a major threat, but his form has been inconsistent since the Fury trilogy. Derek Chisora's consistency, aggression, and relentless work ethic make him a dangerous adversary. Fans are in for a tense, edge-of-your-seat battle where experience, timing, and determination will determine the outcome. Both men bring contrasting strengths to the ring, making each round feel pivotal and every punch potentially fight-ending. The stage is set for a dramatic showdown with suspense and excitement built into every moment.
It's a fantastic, almost, you could say a 50-50. We don't know what Wilder's got left. Obviously, he possesses the biggest, probably single punch power since an Ernie Shavers, but he didn't look great. Well, hasn't looked great, has he, for the last couple of years, probably since the Fury trilogy. And Derek continues to keep grinding results out, and wants that 50th fight. It would be a fantastic build-up, we know. It looks like it will be announced. I'm hearing April. I just think it's a great battle.
Ade Oladipo makes a compelling case for Chisora. Wilder may have his power, but he has lost some consistency, leaving him vulnerable to Chisora's relentless pressure and ring IQ. Chisora is in form, having beaten strong competition, and his ability to smother and dictate pace could frustrate Wilder completely. This fight is shaping up as a classic clash between raw power and tactical aggression, where Wilder's knockout ability meets Chisora's superior conditioning and patience. Fans should expect a bout full of suspense, sweat, and unpredictable outcomes where every second counts.
Deontay Wilder, I mean, I'm hoping, just for the fans' sake really, and obviously be working the event, that we see a bit of the old Moses, a bit of the old Wilder, a bit of the Bronze Bomber. But you got to look at Chisora. Chisora's not been beaten for a while, and he's beaten some good names. Like, say what you want, but Otto Bollin's a decent fighter. Joe Joyce, decent fighter. And Chisora's won those fights. So Chisora's coming into this on form. You can't really say the same thing about Wilder. So, yeah, I feel like Chisora's just going to get to him. I think Chisora's going to smother him and make it so uncomfortable and drown him. That being said, I think we all know that Wilder could chin him, but I'm going more of Chisora smothering him than Wilder knocking him out. I actually think Chisora could stop him.
Derek Chisora's confidence sets the tone for a high-intensity fight. He is not intimidated and plans to dictate the action from the opening bell. His aggressive style combined with calculated technique ensures the bout will be explosive and relentless. Fans can expect a fast-paced start, with Chisora aiming to overwhelm Wilder before he can find his rhythm. This is a heavyweight fight that promises action, drama, and constant tension where Chisora's determination meets Wilder's raw power in a thrilling spectacle. Every exchange is designed to captivate and keep viewers on the edge of their seats.
If anyone I'm not scared of him, that's the thing, I'm not scared.
That's different.
I'm not scared of him, but I really want to take it to him and bring it to him. What I got. I can guarantee you this fight, people won't be sitting down.
I think it's going to be explosive.
I'm going to...
Dalton Smith highlights the uncertainty surrounding Wilder's current form. Chisora's relentless work rate and tactical aggression make him a dangerous opponent for anyone, even a former knockout king like Wilder. If Chisora controls the pace and pressures Wilder consistently, he can exploit any signs of decline in Wilder's stamina or resolve. This fight will test both men's endurance, resilience, and willpower. Fans should anticipate an all-out heavyweight battle where Chisora's tactical savvy meets Wilder's feared power, producing suspense, unpredictability, and explosive moments round after round. Every punch could shift the fight's momentum in dramatic fashion.
You know, obviously we want Chisora to win. You know, I don't think we really know what Wilder's got left, you know, from his last performances. And, you know, if Chisora can, you know, out-hustle, you know, do what he does, sits on the chest, I think he can beat Wilder. I don't think Wilder's got the...
Wilder's mindset shows his warrior spirit. He welcomes Chisora's pressure and aggression, aiming to use his power and experience to dominate. Training, mental preparation, and emotional resilience are all aligned for a battle that promises to be a war in the ring. Fans should expect explosive exchanges, heavy punches, and constant tension. Wilder's confidence sets the stage for a dramatic contest where stamina, timing, and willpower will determine who controls the ring. The fight is guaranteed to deliver edge-of-your-seat action from start to finish, with each moment critical in shaping the outcome.
I mean, people know this is going to be an amazing fight. This is going to be a war. You understand me? We train day in and day out to prepare our body mentally and physically and emotionally for one night, one fight. You know, and you got to be a fool to think I'm coming all the way from America and not to come and show up and show out. You got to be a fool to think that he's in his own time. He's not going to come and be the best that he's ever had. Like I said, the heel Wilder is one of the best Wilder as ever. You know, before 3 or 4 years, I was getting myself.
As we look at the build-up to this heavyweight clash, it is clear that Derek Chisora enters in peak form, sharp, aggressive, and fully prepared to challenge Deontay Wilder's legendary power. Wilder remains a feared puncher, but recent performances show vulnerabilities that Chisora can exploit with his relentless pressure and tactical ring intelligence. The stage is set for an explosive war where every round counts, and no fighter can afford to take a single moment off. Fans should expect fireworks, dramatic shifts, and non-stop action, as Chisora looks to assert dominance while Wilder aims for knockout glory. The clash of styles and personalities ensures that this fight will be unforgettable. Make sure to watch live, share your predictions in the comments, and subscribe for more insider analysis because this is one heavyweight showdown you cannot miss. The arena will roar, the punches will fly, and only one will emerge triumphant in a battle for pride, legacy, and glory.